Yeah, we have actually a little less than 40,000 sitting in that article right now.
But, if we can do some improvements. Anything further then on this topic for this evening? You got to come forward and just enter your name and address for the record.
Naomi Imbolt, 41 Oakland Avenue. I just have two questions about Maplewood Avenue. The first one is, I know you said the people on the left, they're okay with us going down there.
They said that's what they indicated to me. But not bringing cars down there. So if you walk down the left from the center line of the road down to the left, they shouldn't be. From what I've been told, they shouldn't have an issue with that.
Okay, now I have a question about the people on the right. From what I thought, they don't own that. I believe they're renters, aren't they? Or that's what was my impression, that they rent there.
Okay, I don't know if it's rental. I don't know if it's rental or owner, but I understand that from talking again to the person that works in the town who owns the property on the left, that they don't like people going there. And again, it's not a town right. It's not a town approved right of way. So I can't go down there and say yes, you can go down there. So, but again, she said I don't have any objection. Just if they bring a car down, they're going to get stuck, and that's going to be a problem. So.
Okay, so I think we concluded that Maplewood Avenue, in several meetings past, is going to require some more legal review. What I don't want to happen is that we don't move forward with something here. So my goal tonight is let's move forward, try to get a presentation in front of us of what we're going to do, get the residents in from those 3 proposed locations, have a discussion, and then we'll continue to look at this list and evaluate what's next.
I
that
just
fair?
had a question just for clarification.
Sure.
And I just have, I guess, just one more because I'm just curious about like the survey being done and it said that it was town property. I don't understand.
No. So
So-
my.
so does-
let me.
does that not
No,
prove
let me.
Anything?
No, let me clarify all that.
Okay.
So when I initially looked at, when these two locations, I think when the chairman and I were talking about these two locations, Peach Street and Maplewood Avenue, my initial thought was they're right-of-ways, they're shown as right-of-ways on plans, so therefore it must be a town-accepted right-of-way. Well, I will say I was wrong on that, and I found that out from the solicitor doing research that that's not the case. But between the time then when I got information from the solicitor about the actual status of these and the time we first started, I had a surveyor start. And the surveyor went out there and started, and again, the surveyor is identifying the
Meets and
right-of-way
bounds.
lines. Meets and bounds of the property. He's identifying the property lines of where that right-of-way is. Whether it's private or public, it's still, that won't change. But as far as the status of what it is, so when he finished, or he was in the process of working on it, I put a halt on him because it became knowledge that we technically don't own that right-of-way. So the town, because the town doesn't own it, I can't have him put bounds in, I can't have him pin it, or I can't have it stake it, or I can't have him give me a plan, because again, it's not town-owned property yet. If we go through the eminent domain section and we go in, yeah, I'm gonna have to establish that right-of-way, have him stake it, and put all that in so we can set up the signage and do what we need to do for a future point.
Thank you.
Nothing further? Thank you. Yes, sir.
Jim Pelletier, 37 Pierce Road. Thank you for looking into this and doing a little bit you're doing. But going forward, Mr. Anderson is an engineer, correct?
Yes.
Can we bring in a land court lawyer to look at this? Or maybe reach out to other towns that have access and have fought this fight and see what they've done and who they brought in. We go to town council, but you don't have a plumber do the roof because he's in construction, you hire a roofer. Is there any way on the next batch going forward, maybe we could take one of these and get a lawyer that is a land court lawyer, that has the knowledge, and not just, well, we think they own to the right, we think this, we think that. He will set precedents.
Mr. Pelletier, I appreciate your statement with that, and I would tell you, for me, Pierce Landing is one that really makes the top of the list for me.
Maybe we bring in a
But I
land
do
court lawyer
agree.
for that.
I'm sure our current town council has a Rolodex of attorneys that are specialized in land dispute
Exactly.
and can recommend someone to us.
But we
But I
just,
want to get the ball moving.
no, absolutely, you're doing the right thing, you know, the three that you're picking on are great. But going forward, maybe Pierce Landing, which is another nice beach, and it's one road, we could take that
There
and
could
set
be ample
precedence with it.
parking.
And there would be parking there, but you could take that and put a little money towards it and set a precedence of, hey, this is how you do it. And then go to the other ones. It'll
I
make it easier
appreciate your
going down the road.
feedback with that, for sure.